What's up YouTube, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how to get those sweet dreamy halations like you would get on the film stock like Cinestill 800T in Photoshop. We'll be doing it digitally in this tutorial, and it's a really simple tutorial. It just takes a few clicks and only about a minute per image. It's super simple, and let's dive straight into it. The first thing we want to do in Photoshop is to unlock the layer and duplicate it. We're going to convert that duplicated layer into a smart object by right clicking and selecting create smart object. Now we're going to move over to image, select adjustments and threshold. We're going to see the slider, and what we want to do is move the slider head to the right just to basically mask out the brightest areas in our image. Right around here looks nice for our image. Next we'll select filter, blur and then Gaussian blur. You can set the value to whatever you want, and it really depends on personal preference. But I found that matching the number to your megapixel count of the camera usually gives you the most consistent and best results for my personal taste. Now we have to change our blending option from normal to screen. And we can already see by clicking on and off the layer that has had a huge effect on how the highlights bloom in our image. Next we'll navigate to Layer, New Fill Layer and select Solid Color. We're going to select red from the drop down menu and hit OK. The color picker tool will appear, and we're going to set a red value that looks something just like this. Now we're going to right click on that layer and create a clipping mask. Next we're going to change the blending mode from normal to overlay. And now we basically have created the halation effect here in Photoshop. What's nice about this edit is that we created the layer as a smart object, meaning now we have smart filters. We can double click on Gaussian blur and change the value here again to our liking, and we can double click on threshold to do the same. There you go guys, a really quick and simple way of adding those sweet film halations to your images in Photoshop. What do you think of the results? I think they look pretty convincing, and they do mimic the effect pretty well. If you like this tutorial, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video, and if you loved it, maybe even subscribe to the channel. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.